everyone. Okay. Let's see if anybody comes on live. Right, where's my video? Make sure I'm in the right place. Yes, I am. Right. Hi, Tracy. So I just thought I'd come on and do some Sunday crafting. Home alone. Keep me out of trouble. Got me out of sore throat, actually. Right. Oh, there's 3 watching. Let me know who's here. So I just thought I'd come on and make a little fancy fold card. Hi, Cindy. Just going to quickly pour my coffee. Oh, my throat's went all funny all of a sudden. Hi, Gemma. Right. Just going to pour my coffee, guys, and see who else comes on. It's just a little impromptu live. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. It's absolutely roasting in Scotland for a wee change. Really, really warm today. Hi, hi, hi. I'm already all inky because I've been doing a big ink blending. Not too sure about this. But I had fun making it. I was wanting to make it into a frame of some sort, but I think I spoiled it by adding the embossing paste. I don't think this was really a good idea for this. Cindy just woke up and it's sunny so far. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, so your Sunday is just starting. How nice. Put that to the side. So, I found an old card that I'd made. Hang on, I need to tidy up a little bit. I've got too much bitties around me. This, I think this was a Butterfly Brilliance DSP. Don't know if you can remember it. Cindy's saying it is 6:15 AM. Oh, fabulous. What time is it here, actually? It's 2:20 in the afternoon. So I thought I would make this card so it measures 4 by... This is 4 by 5 3/4, but my other card that I've replicated is 4 by 6. Hi, Linda. So I'm going to make a card kind of like this today. So I've already cut out all the bits. So I'll just quickly show you my little template. So 12 by 12 sheet, cut in half at 6 inches, and then we score at 4, 7 and 10 inches. So those are the measurements of each panel. So the matte layer, which I'm going to do in the gorgeous Tahitian Tide, that's matte layer 1, so it's 1/4 of an inch shorter and thinner. So that's 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, etc, etc. And then the designer series paper I'm using is the Tea Boutique, and this one here. So it does use nearly a full sheet of 12 by 12. I'm trying to get this tucked away. I've reorganised a little bit my room recently. It's good to have a wee clear out, isn't it? Right, so that is the measurements, and then we have 2 panels that go in the front like so. And they're 2 by 4, and again the mat and the patterned paper layers is 1/4 of an inch and another 1/4 of an inch. So 1/4 of an inch increment rather. And this is the teacup dies that coordinates with the cup of tea stamp set. So I have die cut out the teacup shape. I also added some Wink of Stella onto, excuse my inky fingers, I added some alcohol solution into this, and wow, it's like a new pen. So I filled up all my other ones with a little bit, so I don't need to buy any more for a wee while. So I just added some Wink of Stella on there. Right, so let's just make this card together. Right, so I have my 6 by 12 piece of card, and it's like valley, mountain, valley, okay, for folding it. So you've got this panel, another panel, and then that panel. So let's just get them stuck together. So this is the Starry Sky, the new darkest of the three blues that's the new in colours. The other one's Orchard Oasis, and then the Tahitian Tide. Or is it Tahihan? Oh, I can't pronounce it. I will get it eventually. I'll probably get the name right when it actually retires. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Right, so if you're watching, say hi, so that I know who's here. And if you're watching on Catch Up, hello, hello. I think this might be run out now. Right, okay. Where's my other glue? Got this glue here. Right, try that again. So I'm just popping my matte layers on just now. And the reason I chose a 1/4 inch increment is just so you can see the pretty colours. Nothing's been hidden or covered up. And yeah, these colours are just gorgeous. I want to show them off. Okay, so there's our matte on here. I'll try and line them up. It's quite hard doing it from this view. But hopefully it'll be straight enough. So kids were away out to their friends to watch the Old Firm football game. Hubby is not back from golf yet. And I've just been crafting this morning, so it's really good. I'm home alone, peace and quiet. Right, okay. Whoops. A bit wiggle room there. Right, so that's the main panels added on. The other one we need to do is this one. Okay, so I'm just going to flip that over and pop the little layer on. So we had friends round for my husband's birthday. His birthday was on Friday, and I had friends round yesterday, and it was really, really good. It was really, really good. Woke up feeling fresh this morning, which is a Brucey bonus. Right, now for the designer series paper or pattern paper layer. Okay, so one on the front, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do in terms of sentiment or stamping yet. I'll maybe figure that out as we go. And I thought I'd just come live in the group for a wee change, because some of you might not follow my business page, so I like to kind of try and do a wee bit in both, just so that I'm kind of catching most of you lovelies. Okay, there we go. So beautiful, beautiful papers these are. They're beautiful. Wasn't so keen when I first opened them, but I think many of the patterns just speak for themselves. So hi Linda, hi Richard. But I'm really liking these colours. Right, so there we go. That's all the layers on, like so. And when it stands, it's kind of like this. I'm not can someone remind me what, it's a Z fold card, but is it a Z fold full panel? I can't remember the name of this. Please shout out, because I'll pop this up on YouTube later, and obviously I'll need to remember what kind of card it is. My mind's just went blank this morning. Right, time to do the two little sections for on the front. So we've got that and that. These are the same size. And I'm not going to do, see on here I've only got 2 layers. I'm not going to do the banner at the end. I'm just going to leave them as they are, just rectangles. So I think that will look okay as well. Right, so let's get these stuck down. I'm covered in glue. Absolutely covered in glue as well. I've been really messy this morning, doing all the inky background and things. So what's everybody's plans today? Are you having a lazy Sunday like I am? Okay, layer that little bit up. Now, what I did on my original card, I just I stamped tone on tone. Right, so let's figure out how this opens out. Yep, like so. So we need to attach it there. This, I'll check my other card in a wee second. If you've got pattern paper, remember, we're cutting down the way in the first panels, and then the second ones we're doing, these ones are across the way, horizontal. There we go. And I am off tomorrow. It's a long weekend for me, and I can't wait to just do nothing. I'll just sit and craft all day and have a really good time. Okay, so on this, it attaches on the first panel. Who remembers the papers? Okay, so we're going to pop one on here, and we're going to pop the other one on there, like so. You could stick it on there if you want at this side, but it's a bit bulky, to be honest. Right, so let's do this. Now, if you've got Stampin' Seal, I would use that. I don't have mine out to hand at the minute, so I'm just going to use my Tombow. So I will need to give it a little 5 minutes, well, a little minute to stay stuck. Okay, so this first one on. These are all very quiet this morning. I bet you were enjoying your peaceful Sunday until I popped up on your screen with my broad Scottish accent. Right. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? Is this a little extra idea? Right, so the teacups and the top layer die cut. I'm going to pop them on here. So I am going to get my silicone mat out. Where did I put it? I had it just 5 minutes ago because I used it to protect my workspace when I was putting the Wink of Stella on. And I just gave it a wipe clean. Oh, here it is. Useful little tool to have. Good morning, Susan. How are we? So all I'm going to do with this, oh, it's got a bit of glue on it. Am I back? Is my voice back? You know what it is? I think it's because my phone needs charged, and it cut off the sound there. Let me know if you can hear me again. Yay! Sorry about that. So, I don't know what you missed, but I was basically just explaining that the little silicone mat is good for adding adding glue to delicate die cuts, like so, and then you could just wipe it off when you're finished, or peel it off. Right, like so. Yes, very good. I'm glad you can all hear me now, just when you thought you were getting a little bit extra peace this morning. Yeah, I forgot that my phone was almost out of charge. Right, so there's my little teacups. Why did I want to sing that nursery rhyme? I'm a little teapot. Now, I am going to... Now, I can either pop these in here as a little surprise when you open up the card, or I think I'll pop one on the front. Yeah, I'll put one on the front and I'll put one on the inside possibly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick this on the front. So I'm just going to put it on the wonk at a little angle, like so. Hi Sarah. Okay, we're going to open it up. I did do two little white teacups. I think I'll maybe pop them on there. No, they're a bit big. Just ignore that. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Right, where am I going to put this second little cup? I think if I was to put it exactly in line with that one, and then when you open it up, there's a little extra one there. I think I'll do that. Hi Brenda. Thank you for joining me on this little impromptu live. Right, I am just going to try and line these up. Goes up a little bit. It's quite hard at the angle that I'm crafting at the minute. Okay, so at least you get a little bit wiggle room with the Tombow. Just needs to come out a little bit more. There we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Sometimes it's good to have a wee look in your stash, because I like to keep cards, like fancy folds and stuff, and then I forget I've got them, and then I'll find them and I'll think, oh great, just when I've got a crafter's block, it's just came in time for me to replicate an older project, so it's quite good. Okay, now what you can do is you can put a piece in here for the sentiment, or you could put a piece in here. What did I do with this one? This one I just left is all the beautiful papers. And I'd actually stamped on the top. Hi Wendy. My throat really is going. We were having a little bit of a sing in the man shed yesterday. And because we were all at home, I've not been submitted to my bed with my ME, so I'm feeling quite good today, which is good. Because normally too much social stimulation can floor me as well. Right, so what I might do is, let's see, these are just gorgeous. What we could do is, I could pop, I'm going to die cut out another white, the first layer. Hi Karen, I'm going to die cut out the white teacup, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stamp in it. So let's see if it will fit first and foremost. I need a piece of white. And then I'll need to get my die cutting machine out. So, oops, nearly knocking things over. Now, I want to do it in, I think I'll go for a Tahitian Tide. I'm on the wonk with my mat today, haven't I? Oh dear. Right. Take care of yourself is a little bit too big for the teacup, but I'm going to stamp it anyway so that you can see how gorgeous it is. This is Let's Get Together Soon. I didn't even notice that was in here. Let's Get Together Soon. We've got thank you, take care of yourself, I miss you, it's time for tea. Sweet. Nice. Right, okie dokie. Right, hang on a second, because I think I hear my... No, it's not. I thought I heard my son coming up the street there, but it's not. Right, let's get this stamped, and then I'll run it through... Oh, be careful when it's a juicy pad. Then I'll run it through my die cutting machine. Take care of yourself. Now, this is just a new stamp, so I'm going to stamp off a wee bit. Hang on. Karen, I loved your blending cards that you did yesterday after my live. They were lovely. Absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for giving it a wee go and sharing it on the group. Especially your little fairy one. I like that. A crafter who goes away and tries something new before you end up forgetting. Right, this one, I'm just going to stamp it off a couple of times. Just to get rid of the stick off the stamp. Okay. Ta-da! Love it. Hi, Wendy. Oh, that's good. There's a few of you lovelies on now. If you are watching on replay, because this will go on YouTube later, apologise for the lack of sound for a wee section there. Phones are good when they work. You wouldn't, I've got 20% charge in it, you wouldn't think it would just cut off my sound though, but it did. So that's not so good. Right, pop this away. Put it back here. Does anybody else, if they've got little excess die cuts, does anyone else just pop them in the front of their sleeve and then you could remember they're there? And good. Right. What am I doing now? I need the die out. Tricia, you wally. What a wally. I think I'll work on this later on as well and do some stamping and die cutting out with these bits because these are really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, right, I'll just pop that to the side a wee second. Get my machine out. Okay, so move this for a wee minute. Where's my machine? Oh, it's behind my phone here. Oh, give me a wee second. So sometimes I'll die cut or punch out a shape and then I'll stamp in it, and then sometimes I will just, I'm going to put that on the wonk like that because it is coming through at an angle, or sometimes I'll stamp it and then I'll punch it out. It just depends what kind of mood you're in. Okay, so isn't that fab? Let's get together soon. And this one would have been just ever so slightly too big. But you know what, I'm going to try and die cut it out anyway because I've stamped it, so what harm is it going to do? Right. Yeah, it's cut it off a wee bit too much. But that's fine, because I can, I would have used the reverse, but I've already stamped and it's silly sausage. Silly sausage. Ooh, get that over out the way. Get me wee die back where it belongs. So, has everybody been crafting today so far? Or are you catching up with washing and what have you? Okay, so I'm just going to remove the glue from my silicone mat now. There, nice and clean. Roll that up with my fingers and pop it in the bin. Right. You should see the mess on my floor. Everywhere was hoovered this morning. And then I done a lot of die cutting using the artistically inked bundle. And yeah, so little negative bits of die cut everywhere. And sometimes when I scoop them up like this and try and put them in the bin, I miss it and it goes all over the floor. Oh dear. The joys. The joys. Right, so back to this card. I am waffling a bit much. Right, this is going to go directly under here. So I'm just going to line it up. So it's roughly there, right. You know what, I'm just going to, I'm going to add some blue around that actually. Let me get a little finger dauber sponge. Right, so I have these gorgeous wee daubers. I found them by accident, I forgot I had them. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to add some of that gorgeous, keep forgetting its name, Starry Sky blue around the edge, like so. Try not to get it on the actual front of the die cut. Flick, 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 dab, 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 dab. Brilliant. It's just to give it a little bit extra effect. Oh, pop that away. You're all very quiet today. Sarah, what have you been up to? Right. Hi, Kirsty. Okay, right, let's get this stuck down. That would be nice on the front as well. I think if I was to do this again, I'd probably do the sentiment on the front, then the 2 teacups on the inside. Right, so just got to wiggle this around till I get it lined up. I think that's it. Ta-da! Oh, thanks, Gemma, honey. It's very nice. In this set as well, because this set isn't available until the 3rd. Can't wait to see what everybody orders. In the dies, there's a lovely little lemon, like a little citrus slice, which is quite cute. And we've got all the flowers and that coordinate with all these dies as well. So you can make iced tea or anything you like. There's a little tea bag shaped tag thing there that you can hang off the side of the cup and stuff. Thank you, Karen saying, very pretty card. It's just good sometimes to do a kind of solid card. Now, what I'll do with this, I am going to actually put a section on the back for writing on. So if I get a bit of white, I'm not going to bother layering up the back because you're just going to write on it anyway. So this needs to be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and that gives us a little 1/4 inch increment. Thank you again, Tricia, for sharing. Oh, bless. I feel like it's been ages since I caught you on a live, Cindy. I know the time zones are very difficult when we're on opposite ends of the world. Gemma saying everybody likes a cup of tea, don't they? I don't function unless I have 2 before the day starts. Brilliant. You know what? I've been taking a little notion for a little sugary tea this weekend as well. I've really enjoying getting a wee cup of tea and taking it up at bedtime. Right, so there is the bit you can just write on or what have you. Can't say I'm a coffee drinker, can't drink tea. Oh, I can drink anything if it's hot and got caffeine in it. Hence why I've got my proper coffee this morning. Right, while I'm here, I think I will make another card, and I'm just going to do some simple stamping for yous. Because I don't know when husband's coming in, and I don't know when I'm going to get peace and quiet. Right, so let's see now. Just going to use a white piece to stamp on. You can just stamp directly onto your card if you want, but I like to pop a wee layer on. And here is a half A5 sheet. Where's my bone folder? Oh, look, that's how gluey I've been today. It's absolutely everywhere. And the little fibres of the black cardstock stuck on it as well. Fabulous. Right, I'm going to switch this up actually. Because I am going to... So I've got... What I've got here, I don't know if anybody, you guys have seen it, I've got a wallet that I keep pre-cut cards in. So I just need to fold them in half and burnish them. And then I've got layer 1. So these are 1/8 inch increments, layer 2 and layer 3. And it just means I can mix and match and layer up without having to panic about doing too much cutting, etc, etc. So I'm going to layer this up with a bit of black. Yep, like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on there, pop this to the side, put this one back in and try and remember which section it came out of. Right, okie dokie. Now I have got catalogues to send out, but do we want to know what? I'll give you a giggle. 2 seconds. So they're going to be delayed. I bought jiffy bags to send them out, and look what size they are. I'm like, oh my goodness, no. How am I going to get the new one into there? What a wally. So Don't know what I'm going to do with all these. I suppose I can send cards out and stuff, but what an absolute wally. So that is going to delay your catalogues being received, folks. I do apologise. Right, okay, let's stamp then. I've not actually used these. Nice. Okay, so what I'll do is, I think I will... what colour should I do though? Decisions. Right, I'm just going to do a simple stamping. So I'm going to use the teacup with the stripes. I am going to use the flourish that comes out the top. And what else? What else can I use? I don't know. This is a nice sentiment, this one. It says, thank you for your friendship. Take care of yourself. It's really, really, really nice. I love it. Right, okay. I need a bigger block for this. Just going to do some really simple stamping. Right, so let me get... I think I'll do it in Starry Sky, the bottom, and then the top part I'll do in the Tahitian Tide. Am I saying that right? Look at it, Tahitian. Is that the way you pronounce it? Somebody's told me about 5 times already, but, whoa, forgot that was such a juicy pad. Let me stamp off a wee second. Jeez, oh, yeah. When you get a new ink pad, you do not need a lot of pressure into the actual ink. Well, that wasn't enough pressure on the card. Let me switch that over. Silly Wally. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little bit pressure and hold. Pressure on your card, but not on your ink pad. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what's wrong, guys? I've got this mat underneath. And it's just, let me see if I can go over it again, put this on the wonk. No, I need a new bit of cardstock. Dear. Right, layer 1, layer 2, there's my little layer 3 pack. Right, take 2. Goodness me. Make sure you've not got anything obstructing your stamping area. Silly sausage. I knew there'd be a reason why it didn't stamp correctly. And it had nothing to do with the stamp. Oh, I love it. I love it. I don't know if I love this more than Night of Navy. I don't know yet. I absolutely love our blues. Absolutely love it. Right, okay. So you'll see that this has stained it, but this has been cleaned, so it will come off. It won't transfer onto other projects or anything like that. It just stains them. But that's what happens when you've got a good juicy colour, you see. The reds do this as well. Oh, wrong way. So I'll pop this one back down there. Okay, I've got the flourish now. Let's see. Right, I'm going to stamp off for this one as well, just to make sure it's stamping properly. Right, I need to stand up. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up as best I can. Clear blocks are good for that. It helps you position your stamp better. Oh, isn't that sweet? I do like that. Sorry, I've got a bit of hair in my mouth. Right, this is needing another little wash, my chamois. Okay, so pop that away. Let's see what else is on here. Now, I'm wondering what these flibbers are for. See this one here. Oh, they go on the top of that. Yeah, brilliant. Right, okay. I've just answered my own question. I knew there would be a reason for them. So they obviously correspond with this. Okay, so you just need to make sure you position it okay. Now I'm just going to use, so that would go there, that would go there, that would go there, that would go there. Right, so I've positioned it. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to use the dark flowers, and then you can kind of wibble and wobble it around. So I'm just going to stamp it here. Oh my, how adorable is that? Okay, right, now that I know what that's for, there is also a little ickle one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right, let me see now. I am going to clean this off, and I'm just going to use the two little ones at the end. Okay, I'm just going to stamp them like so. Nice. Nice, right. And I want to get one of these big flowers, so I'm just going to put the one flower in my ink pad. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to pop that one here. Haha, love it. Right, okay, I'm getting awful excited. Put this one here. Just shows what you can do with your stamps. Right. Okay, that's that one cleaned off. Love it, love it. What a clever idea. I love layering up stamps. There's a single floral in here as well. And there's a single little leaf too that you can add extra bits in. That's it there. Gorgeous. Right, okay. So really simple stamping. Now time for a sentiment or two. And I'm going to do take care of yourself. And I'm going to do thank you for your friendship at the top. Right, when you've got a wobbly one like this, just let it fall naturally onto your mat and then pick it up, and that way you're getting, you're going to pick it up properly. Right, I'm just going to do that. Make sure it's straight. It's not quite straight, so let me try that again. If you've got grid paper, you can use that to line it up. That's better. And I'm going to do this in the dark. So very lightly, thank you for your friendship. Okay. Hold it for a wee second. Oh, it's just adorable little font. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh dear, right. Next we have take care of yourself. And I'm going to do this in the Tahitian. And I'm going to pop it right about there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look how easy that was, and look how gorgeous it is. Love it, love it, love it. So you can do all types of card making. Starting off with simple stamping, such as this. And you could also make fancy folds like the other card. It would be quite nice to use in a scrapbooking layout as well, I think. What beautiful colours though, aren't they gorgeous? Okay, let's get this glued together. Oops, getting a bit messy with my glue. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any coordinating embellishments yet for these colours, and I don't have my Stampin' blends or my Stampin' White markers for these colours yet. Or I could have coloured in some of the basic pearl jewels. They're a good all-round useful embellishment. There we go. How fab is that? Now, going to tart it up a little bit. So, I need to be careful because this Wink of Stella is really wet since I refilled it slightly. Okay, so I'm just going to add a tiny touch to the bigger flowers first. And remember, this will drag the ink out, so try not go outside the edges or anything. Okay, so just adding a little bit of glitter on there. Concentration. Like so. Da, 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 da. Nice. So it's just enough. If you wanted, you could add some little splatters as well. If any's going to come out, but no, it's fine. Right, okay, no splatters came out. So the end of the brush wasn't that way after all. Wink adds so much. It does, Cindy, doesn't it? And it's ever so discreet. But I mean, you can make it even more sparkly if you like. So there is my 2 wee card, sort of a little sneaky Sunday session. Karen's saying she's never tried a wink. I've got lots of them. So it's great. Now this one is overflowing slightly, so you can see the colour if it was to come out really thick. Let me get a bit of scrap card actually. Oh, you can't see that, can you? So, oh, see what it looks like if you push it out. You can really get great coverage with it. However, it lasts so much longer if you just keep the nib kind of wet enough. So it is a good tool to have, and it's definitely good just for these little intricate areas or what have you. And I've just noticed some bits on this is actually missing. I didn't colour it properly, but that's fine. Let's see this one. Yep, needs a wee bit extra on the handle. These would be, this bundle would be good. It's like glittered water, yeah, it's like alcohol solution or whatever you call it. Look, it's just dripped because I squeezed it. No, they're really, really useful. You could even colour in the little teapots and that on your paper. But this set would be really good for kind of like teacher gifts and stuff, I think. And in May, there's a special date in May that's the blue tea party for ME. So I might spend that day making some blue tea cards to raise awareness of ME on the ME tea party day. So thank you so much for popping on. I can't wait to see what all you guys are going to treat yourself to at the new catalogue. It is just amazing, and I can't wait until payday in May so I could go daft and get some other new products. Okay folks, I am going to go just now. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube or on replay, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That would be fandavidosi. My channel is youtube.com/Smith's Crafty Creations. Thanks everyone, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I might be back on later. I will see. Bye for now.